What up? It's your boy Wall Street. And today I'm here to talk about just misery that is the Washington Wizards. And for all of you out there that are like me, Wizards fans, I hope you're doing all right. Because it's been a long season and it's only November. The Wizards are currently on a 14-game losing streak, and they've played 16 games this season. The whole season is an L, basically. The whole season, right? And I should have known better coming into the season, thinking maybe, we'll be a play-in team. Maybe we'll sneak in. It'll be good for the guys to get some playoff exposure. Oh, no. We're not even sniffing the playoffs. This is a disaster. And it could be worse, right? If the team was a bunch of 35-year-olds and we were terrible, that'd be different, right? These dudes are all young. Half of these dudes can't even drink alcohol legally in the U.S. So I'm not going to get too upset about it, right? But I am the type of fan that watches every single Wizards game. I've watched every single Wizards game thus far this season. Yeah, I know. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. And boy, it's just the thing that bothers me the most is the effort level. And I don't know what needs to change, but, I like CJ McCollum. I like Chris Middleton. But I don't know if they're bringing that seriousness that the team needs, right? There needs to be a level of professionalism that these young rookie players, second year, third year players they need to be held to this professional standard. And all of these dudes on this team have talent. I really do think this is a talented roster. Kyshawn George has been absolutely phenomenal. Took a way bigger jump than I was expecting. Alex Sarr is playing very well. Leading the team in points. I was about to say leading the league. Definitely not leading the league in points. He is leading the team in points. No one on this team is putting up 20 points a night, which I haven't looked at all the other teams, but I would have to imagine there's a significant amount of teams that have at least one 20-point scorer. Alex Sarr, who is, last year was regarded as this dysfunctional offensive player. And he still has, some learning to do, but he's gotten a lot better. He's averaging 18.1 points per game in 14 games so far this season, playing not even 29 minutes a night, 28.9 minutes a night. So he's a guy, in my opinion, that could be a future all-star. He's fourth in the league in blocks, averaging 2 a night, 8.4 rebounds. I've been very happy with him, being more active on the glass this season. That was a big qualm I had with him last year. I felt like he just wasn't trying to go after rebounds as much. And when you're a 7-footer in the NBA, especially on a team like this that doesn't have doesn't have height, doesn't have the most talent in the world right now, you got to go after it and get every single rebound, right? You got to do more than everybody else right now. And he's stepping up to the plate. Obviously, it hasn't translated to wins, but he's playing a lot better. He's shooting 50% from the field, shooting 35% from three. He's balling, right? He's doing his thing. And I think the most important thing that I've noticed is just the energy level and the effort. He's putting more emotion into it. He's clearly fired up to be out there. He doesn't want to be known as, this good player on a losing team. He wants to win, right? And I think that there's still a lot, to grow there, and stuff, but it's going in the right direction. But CJ McCollum, he's probably out. He's on an expiring contract. Chris Middleton, who's been not great on an expiring contract, he's probably out at the trade deadline. I do think you need valuable vets on this team, but I don't know who that's going to be, right? Because you have these younger vets, but Corey Kispert, who's 26 years old. He's been on this team the whole time, right? He's been in the playoffs, once, but like he's not really a vet. You know what I mean? Like there's so much that needs to be done, right? Just the life of a Washington Wizards fan is a sad one right now, and you know, I feel like Jets fans sometimes where I'm like, you know, it's going to turn around, and then every year it's just trash. But I do have a feeling it's going to turn around at some point. And it's going to be good. I mean, the fact that we got Kyshawn George in the late first round in the 2024 NBA draft, and he's balling like this already is great. You know, he's like 6'8", basically playing point guard, 16.5 points a night. He's fouling like a motherfucker out there, though. 4.4 fouls per game. Like, he's like fouling out and like, I don't know. He's a really good defender, right? Like, he's a really good defender. So I don't know if it's him just being a physical defender and that's why he's getting all these fouls, or if he's just really getting bad calls from refs. And I think it's a combination of both. But like that second game in Dallas, where he put up 34 points and was just shooting, you know, the skin off the ball. You know, that really showed me. I was like, okay, like this dude is legit. This dude is serious. This is gonna be something special, right? And I think he's just, you know, like any player put in this situation, being 1 in 15, right? I think he's just frustrated. I think they're all frustrated, and like they've come so close to winning some games, right? And I was watching the game last night. I was watching the game against the Bulls, and they were up. They had like a 15-plus point lead, I think, at one point. And then, you know, here comes the third and fourth quarter, and Chicago's just climbing back. And what do you know? They lose by 1. And I was just like, you know, leave it to the Wizards. But it is good that we're losing, you know, for a reason at least. If we do not finish with our pick in the bottom 8, right, or the top 8, I should say, I think it goes to like the Knicks or something. So it's good that we're not winning because we really need that pick. And it's looking like it's going to be a top 5 pick because, you know, worst team in the league is guaranteed a top 5 pick. But it's still early. I mean, there's still plenty of teams that aren't that far ahead of us, you know. Plenty of teams with 2 wins, 3 wins. Right, 4 wins. Like, we're not that far behind. We go on a little winning streak here, and we're out of the worst team in the league spot. So I kind of like being not the worst team too, because I feel like the worst team in the league never gets rewarded in the draft, at least as of late. But you know, maybe fortune will shine down on us this time. Who knows? But I would love to have Darren Peterson or AJ Dembanza or Cameron Boozer, one of those guys. Nate Ament is looking phenomenal as well. So, you know, we just need another good player. Like, we need a lot more good players, actually, not just one. But I have faith it's gonna turn around. But my message to the Wizards would be like, I know it's tough to lose this much, right? But try to get better, right? Really try to win, right? And if you don't win the game, come back and try to win the next one. Don't just give up because you're 1 in 15. Right? Like, there are fans out there like me that actually do watch these games, and nothing sucks more than just seeing the team just go out there and not really care about playing. Like, that really does irk me because, like, I'm a supporter of this team, right? And if you guys win 5 games this year, you know, I'm still going to be a fan, right? It's going to be tough, but I'm still going to be a fan. So I just want them to go out there and play hard, man, and that's really it. But you know, the Wizards have a lot of improving that they need to do. They got a super young core. Probably going to make some trades before this deadline. And I think in the next couple of years, man, I think the Wizards are on track to be a really good team in the Eastern Conference. But it can't happen soon enough, clearly. So that's all I got, guys. Let me know what you think about the Wizards down in the comments below. And I'm going to catch you guys later, man. Stay up, stay blessed, stay safe, stay humble, handle business, stand on business. Peace out.